What a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And already we're underway here. It's a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Bernardo Silva.
Portugal have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Played into space out wide. Ruben Diaz. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Radu gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And it's a corner. Gets a good foot in there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Has he picked him out? Beautifully done. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Portugal have a free kick. Ball's out on the left now. It's a brilliant interception. Pedro Neto, and the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Done very well to intervene. That'll be the last act of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're already into the second period.
Romania, pretty fortunate not to be trailing at half-time. They've been lacklustre and second best for me. And if ever a situation demanded a telling off from the boss, it's this one. He has to spark a reaction.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hoists it forward. He's had a go! Pedro Neto. A real chance if he can get through. Shapes to shoot! It's there! There is the breakthrough! And that really is so impressive. Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. So we have a double substitution going on here. A 1-0 lead established.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Cleared without complication. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Keeper's got good distance on that. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Good idea, just poorly executed. Who's ball? Who's going to get there?
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. He came in hard, very hard. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Portugal are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Guerrero. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. 2 changes being made right now. Bernardo Silva. And it's Guerrero. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Bruno Fernandes. Romania just have to run down the clock. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Romania, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle.
In the world for my daughter, my son, him go to flowers. People never wanna say they don't care. Fake rage for the checks getting clear. I ain't trying to live my life to compare. Just pay me for the love that I share. Yeah.
Can't wait by my mama place. Pay her debt, she can quit today. Hit the max on my card today. Pay it back as soon as I can pay. Focus on the bottom line. There is never fall behind. Focus on the bottom line. Why they call it dollar sign. Focus on the bottom line.
Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's made sure that that won't get through. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Shot at goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Going through.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. In towards the middle. Shaw. Forward it goes. And it's played forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Van Dijk plays it forward. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Hasabor. Ball's gone out of play. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Van de Beek. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's gone for it! Puts in a low one. He's left his man. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Romania head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we are already promptly back underway.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That'll be a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
He's got away. Crunching tackle.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Could move up a gear here. Gets away from his opponent. He's gone for it! And that's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
The Netherlands making another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
It's come loose. Oh, they can break here. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. So that's it. It is all over. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture? Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Terrible error, duly punished. Barcelona take the lead, 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Well, that's where he wants it. Dashing forward, belts one. Gave it a go, but off target.
Barcelona know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
Speculative strike. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
He's got through. Going for goal! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
He's had a shot. Referee's given a throw. Forward it goes. Has a hit! Oh, within an inch or two.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Shoots! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Aimed in towards the centre. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. Some first-half thoughts? Box shapes to shoot! Back of the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Barcelona grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And it's played forward. He's gone for it! He's got away with one there. Has he found his man? Loses his balance and loses the ball. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into... He's had a go! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And he's going long. He's picked him out. Gets into a dangerous position. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. He's made sure that that won't get through. Managed to get it away. Memphis Depay finds himself offside. Gets it upfield. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Memphis Depay has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Played in with accuracy. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Borja Garces. This could spell danger. So that's it, it is all over. Barcelona have the tie at their mercy, avoid defeat at home, and they are through. And you look back on the... Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. The Camp Nou once again decorated in the colours of Barcelona. This is what greets the players every time. It is the David and Goliath story, a day for cup dreams, or perhaps a hard dose of reality.
Well, every so often, Peter, one of the favourites will ignore all the warning signs they've been told to look out for and underestimate.
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
He's gone for it! And he's found the net!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Right through the middle. Up for the header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Now there is one relieved goalkeeper. He was helpless.
Barcelona have it back and they can go again. Here it is now, short shapes to shoot! Oh, that is an awful miss.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Hit into the middle. Oh, Red, he's sorted that out. Tries to locate someone up front. And play for a throw. Looks to bypass the midfield. And the first half is done. So there you have it, a close fought half of football. It's still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Oh, I need a moment to get my breath back here. This is brilliant, action-packed and incident-packed. Please don't ask me to pick a winner.
And we're underway again.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? And he's onside. Hits one. It's in. Barcelona are back in business. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
It's Borja Garces!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Shaw. He's got away. Gets good distance on it. Breaks on here. And here's the chance to counter. Shaw. Ferran Torres. Decent ball. He's had a shot! Hits off target and by quite a way. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. 2 changes being made right now. Borja Garces shoots! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Goes direct to the front line. And it's been taken straight back. And it's played forward. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Borja Garces hits it! Goes for goal! And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Barcelona have done it again. Another step towards glory, still a fair way to go.